Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I wanted to cover a little bit of an opportunity for teaching the technique that I actually learned in Aikido from one of the opening sequences of Pinan Shodan. So there's all kinds of people that are doing wonderful Bunkai for the Pinans and hands out there, and that's great stuff. I'm not trying to replicate that. This to me is just an opportunity as a karateka to teach some of my karate students some Aikido techniques. So as everybody knows, the first part of the move comes something along these lines, right? And there's a plethora of things that can be used for, especially with the next series of movements. But what I want to focus on is this shift and this rise and this coming up. I'm going to use it to set up a number 3 control, Sankyo or Sankajyo, as they say in Aikido. So Alan, if I can use you, and we're going to have Alan do a bear hug from behind, right? So one of the things that happens with a bear hug, go ahead, is if I'm slow and his hands get together, it's really difficult for me to break them apart. So if we had to do that, then I'd have to do all kinds of different things to try to break free, and there's a bunch of different things with it. I'm not here to teach you that. So let's start over. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to sense when he's coming around. So go ahead and make your attack. And I'm going to try to shift and get the hand up here, right? Now, I was a little bit late. What I was wanting to do is get my hand in between you. So you obviously don't get a chance to do it this way on the street, but this is for training purposes. So let's try again. On, go. So now, if my hand is in between his hands, I've made a sandwich. Can you grab your hand? No. No, because mine's in the way, right? We're holding hands. It's very romantic. This hand goes like it's doing a rising block, which opens his shoulder. That's what I want. When I sink and bring my other hand out into this position, I'm starting to put a little bit of a crank on his wrist. Can you feel it? Okay, so at this point, I would be mean, and I would increase the crank, and I would bring this down, right? And then here's a punch. There's all kinds of other things that can be done with it. Let's do that again. So I'm going to use my body to come out, and now when I come down this way, move you around this way. So I had you up like this. I can move you down this way. I can do like a monkey grip here. I can drive him into the ground this way if I want. You're a good sport. Thank you. This is what I wanted to cover. So it's the Aikido Sankyo, which typically comes out like this. Let me borrow you one more time. So one of the ways to set up the Sankyo, don't let yourself get hit. Okay? I'm going to come out this way, and now I come here. So this is the way of moving. There's all kinds of people much better at Sankyo than I am. I'm not an Aikido teacher. Listen to them. They'll help you out. I can recommend a few good ones here and around the world if you have any interest in that. But that's the setup that I'm trying to use from this motion here. Thanks for your interest.